What's up, everybody? I'm back with the green portion of my set review, I guess. My predictions of what cards are going to do. Yeah, I'm not like saying this is what's going to happen. This is what I feel. What I think is going to happen, just from reading the cards and seeing the interactions with some other cards and stuff. So yeah, and I mean, you can use it for when you go to your pre-release this weekend, when you're building your shield. You can be like, yeah, I remember. So anyways, the green, this time we're starting off with green again. Aerial Predation. I like this card. I can see it kind of as maybe a replacement for the Crushing Vines right now. Crushing Vines is very good because you can either kill an enchantment, or an artifact, excuse me, or a creature with flying. So that's why that's good. But this is good just because it'll gain you some life. Kind of neat. It's like if you have to combat like a super aggressive flying, some kind of aggro deck that just has a bunch of flying, you know, this could be a little better if they don't have any of the artifacts. Arcweaver, just a fat spider. It's a 7 for a 5/5 reach trample spider, so that's kind of neat. Axebane Guardian reminds me a lot of the wall from Eldrazi. I don't remember its name right now, but basically it's one of the defender block things. It's the creatures with defender. I mean, if you have a bunch of creatures with defender, it's very good, because even if you have 3, that just pays for itself, and it pays for more things. Axebane Stag, it's a big creature for 7, 6/7 for 7. It's vanilla. Bush Strider. I like this guy. He's I don't know. He's super like aggressive. Wants to be aggressive, but then he also has your back. You know what I mean? On turn 3, he can whack for 3, and then if he doesn't get blocked or anything, he can just stay there and just be like, "I got your back, bro. I can block this guy." Then you grow your own Courser. Centaur's Herald. On turn 1, he's pretty good. Turn 1, you play it down. If you have to, you can block something, and then on turn 3, you can block something and turn him into a creature, because he doesn't deal damage anyway. So I mean, you can still absorb that block, get your creature into play. Chorus of Might. I really like this one for the token-based archetypes. I don't like that it costs 4, but I mean, if it costs anything under 4, I think it could get away by costing maybe 3. But I think it'd have to be like 1 green. But by costing 4, you have to have a lot of mana open, which token decks don't a lot if they have a bunch of stuff that makes stuff. And stuff like Scavenge and stuff. Deadbridge? Yeah, Deadbridge Goliath. That's a death. Deadbridge Goliath. You know, he's big. He's 4 for a 5/5. That's nothing to overlook. Scavenge does cost 6. So in 2 turns after you play him, if you keep playing lands, he's gonna make something else way bigger, which is cool. Death's Presence. I really like. I'm gonna go back to the Scavenge mechanic. I really like the Scavenge mechanic because it lets you do something when you don't have anything to do. A lot of times in limited, you know, you'll have a full grip of cards, and a lot of them are either lands or just dead, and you can't. You're just like, oh, what do I do? Now you get to look. It's like flashback and stuff. You get to look at your graveyard, and it actively lets you do things other than just have answers for stuff in your hand, which always seems to be the case with me. I don't know. I never have things in my hand that answer things. But anyways, Death's Presence, awesome card. Looking forward to playing this in EDH, definitely. Doubling Season makes this ridiculous, and plus with the Corpse Jack Menace, we'll get into that. That's going to be amazing. If you can get this in Corpse Jack Menace, well, look out. Like, creatures get huge. Yeah, I like that. Drudge Beetle, it's 2 for a 2/2, and later on in the game, if you really need to, you can scavenge it for that extra 2, but it costs 6, which kind of sucks. Druid's Deliverance. Oh my god, this card is awesome. Okay, if there's something that new players like, and players in general like, it's fogs. It's just because the allure that fog gives you. Fog says, you just wasted your turn. You hit me for nothing, basically, right? And then I get a chance to come back, okay? Now, what this fog says is, okay, cool, you wasted your turn, and I have another 8/8, or I have another 3/3, or I have another ooze, as we'll see down here. You know, I really like this card just based on the fact that you can basically just also play it for just the populate. Just bam, 2, and I have another 8/8, you know. And you can play it as an instant. It's an instant. Like, you can, if they're going to kill your 8/8, you'd be like, yeah, I'm going to populate, put another 8/8 into play. what's up? Come at me. Like, and prevents all the combat damage that would be dealt this turn. So, it's ridiculously good. I really like this card, and it's a common. Oh my god. Gate Creeper Vine. It's a defender. I mean, it'll accelerate you definitely. And if you're playing the gate theme, if you're playing the gate stuff, because there's a lot of things in here that says if you have a gate, you can do this. If you have this, you can do that. You can go and get this Gate Creeper Vine, or you can play this Gate Creeper Vine, go get your gate and put it into play if you haven't played a land, and which I like. And it turns on all the gate abilities, which is cool. Giant Growth is Giant Growth. I really like the new picture. It's kind of neat. Gobbling Ooze. It's neat. It is neat. I mean, it's 5 for 3/3, which I can see because it can get huge. But I don't know. I see it as being. I don't know if it's going to be good in limited. I think that's the only real place for it. I don't see any. I mean, maybe you can put it into like a token EDH deck. I can maybe see that. Maybe. Golgari Decoy. It's kind of cool. I like the name of it. It's a Golgari Decoy. It's there to like avert your attention while these guys smack you. I like that. And when it dies, for 5 mana, you can make something else stronger, which is cool. Horncaller's Chant is value at freaking 8 mana, which is ridiculous. It's either 8 power for 8 mana, or it's 4 power plus whatever else you want to populate. Yeah, I like that. Crozota Monitor. Yeah, that guy. Crozota Monitor. It's good. It's 4 for 3/3 trample. That's nothing to overlook. Man, trample is pretty huge and limited. It is 4 for it, but and then later game, you get 3 1/1 counters. Kind of cool. Mana Bloom is I think it's going to be better in EDH than anywhere else. I think it'll be okay unlimited, actually. On turn 4, you can play this. You'll have 3 charge counters on it. Next turn, you'll have effectively 6 mana. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. I like that, if you play another land. Anyways. Oak Street Innkeeper. I like it for the token deck, kind of. It protects... So you swing with all your dudes. They have to find an answer for, they have to go, oh my god, I have to find this answer to kill this huge creature, right? And if your dude's tapped from attacking, they can't kill it. They can kill it on your turn, but they can't kill it on their turn, which is kind of neat. Rubbleback Rhino is like Sacred Beast or whatever from M13. It's like his brother. Costs 5 for 3/4 hexproof. Kind of neat. Savage Surge, it's a fun little trick for 2. Untaps something, gives them 2/2. Seek the Horizon, Mana Excel, it's kind of neat. Slime Molding is kind of neat. It's something you can sink your mana into, definitely. And I don't know when you populate if you put an exact copy of that creature. I'm pretty sure you do. I haven't actually read the mechanic very well, but I'm pretty sure you put an extra copy into play. So if you dump 8 mana into this and your slime's a 7/7, your whatever it's called, the one that costs 2, populates into more 7/7s, which is kind of cool. Stonefair Crocodile, it's okay. Lifelink for 3 every turn. Towering Indurk is pretty much a giant spider. It's a 2/4 for 4 with reach. Urban Burgeoning, man, this card, oh my god. I'm so excited for this card for all my green commanders, man. Being able to untap Gaia's Cradle on their turn and being able to use it just with this and not having to worry about trying to get Seaborn Muse or anything like that, just untap everything. But with this, man, oh my gosh, that just gives me another thing that I can do with just random lands. And even if your land produces more than one, I like this one. I think this is the best of the common land ones. The best one, in my opinion, is still the black one. But Wild Beastmaster is next. She is 3 for a 1/1. Whenever she attacks, all your other creatures get +X, where X is its power. It's underwhelming. I can see it being very good if you have a bunch of pump spells. I mean, definitely. In token decks where you have a bunch of pump spells, it's just tokens pump. That's all you do. Yeah, that's good. Otherwise, cool, all your dudes get +1/1. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really see that card. And then the fat fattiness of Fat Town. Man, this card is huge. 11 for a 15 dude. Trample. When he dies, you get 15 power again. When he's put in your graveyard, you shuffle him from anywhere. Man, is this guy. I can't wait to have fun with this in EDH. I'm not kidding. Any kind of cheat into plays, any kind of just ramp up, slam fatties, Omnath decks, man. This card is going to be fun. Yeah, my casualness inside of me is just like, oh my god, I want this card. And I don't know, I really like it. I think the design on it is just amazing. You know, you like cut a worm into half and it becomes these dudes. I like that. It's kind of neat. And he's huge. So yeah. So next we're going to move on to all the other cards. It's going to be multicolors, artifacts, and lands. So that's our biggest one, and I'll see you then.